Hi everybody, my name is Ben here with MWI. We're a digital marketing and advertising agency. We have offices around the globe in Hong Kong, Europe, US, and today we're going to teach you a little bit about branding, why you should put a lot of focus into the name of your company, strategies to do so, and a real life example of us and analyzing our name. Hope you like it. Thank you. Naming your company is important for many reasons, but namely it helps with branding. A brand defines your company and its mission. It should improve recognition of the company, create advertising opportunities, generate clients or customers more easily, and motivate company employees, all at the same time. Think of some companies with exceptional branding. I think of Nike, Apple, Budweiser, North Face, Patagonia, just to name a few. These companies excel in branding because they have some combination of brilliant advertisements, company images, logos, names, or other things. Let's take Apple for example. Apple has a cool, sleek name that doesn't try too hard. They have a minimalistic branding strategy where their products, stores, and commercials are all simple, clean, yet still easy to take in. Their commercials are fun and usually don't have much dialogue, yet they always get the point across. Whether you like Apple's products or not, you can't deny that they have amazing branding. At the end of the day, no matter what industry your company is in, you want to have a name that sticks. It doesn't have to be extremely specific to your work, but it has to be able to catch on with people. If your company has a catchy and interesting name, someone will likely ask you something like, "Oh, where'd you come up with that?" Boom, ice broken. Now the conversation flows smoothly and doesn't seem like a forced business pitch. So now we're going to give you some strategies to help you decide how to name your business. First, you want to avoid hard to spell names. If your company has a name that's tough to spell, then consumers will likely type your website URL incorrectly. The fact is, if you have to spell out your company name to someone for them to know the correct spelling, you might want to reconsider. It should also flow well when said aloud or when typed in a website. If your company is something like Trampolines, Water Slides, and Other Fun Stuff, Inc., that may not be the best option. Yes, it's hilarious, I will admit, but it doesn't flow and it makes for an incredibly long URL. Honestly, people might get tired of spelling and or saying it halfway through. Keep it short and sweet. Additionally, make sure no one has your company name. This may seem like a simple one, but there are actually a good amount of entrepreneurs who get really excited about a name and don't check to see if it exists. Or they'll check, see that it exists, ignore that, and still go with it anyway, which is even worse. If you can help it, you shouldn't go with a name that already exists, especially if it's in the same or a similar industry. It creates confusion around your branding and gives your new company a bad start that it really can't afford. Next, test it on Google AdWords or another keyword resource. See what people are searching for. If they're already searching for another company with a similar name, maybe stray away from that. If you add keywords to your company label or subheading, it could generate more traffic for your company. Also, really think deeply before naming your company after yourself. Choosing your or someone else's name as the company name can give you SEO benefits if the name is unique. However, this can be tricky if the spelling of the name is kind of wonky or if you want to build a company that will eventually stand out on its own. With that in mind, sometimes having an eponymous company can help your brand. For example, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Dell, and Bloomberg are all massive brands that many people recognize and revere. But naming your business after yourself is a gamble. While it may pay off down the road once you have gained brand value and success, it provides challenges while your company launches. Again, with a common or hard to spell name, people may not be able to find your company. Finally, try to avoid abbreviations. Abbreviations can certainly work. IBM, AT&T, CVS, ESPN, etc. Even our company, MWI, is an abbreviation. This can harm smaller companies because they lack flair and excitement around the name. Although they certainly can be conversation starters, they can also remove interest from your company. So we asked MWI employees of our own company if they know what our company is and if they know of a few other brands. So let's see if they know. All right, Luis, how's it going, man?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. So we're asking all of our employees if they know what a few company abbreviations stand for.
Okay.
The first one is a softball. The first one is, what does MWI, our company, stand for?
I actually have no idea what it stands for. I've asked before, but I've never been told.
All right, fair enough.
It's just MWI.
We're asking all of the people in the office if they know what MWI stands for. So, do you know?
Marketing with improvements?
That is close. That was close. We're asking employees about a couple company abbreviations and seeing if they know them. So let's see if you can get these. So the first one is pretty easy. It's MWI, our company. Do you know what it stands for?
MWI stands for MindWire Interactive.
Do you know what IBM stands for?
Oh my goodness. Trick question, but yes, I do know what it stands for, but I can't think of it right off the top of my head for a second.
That's okay. Do you know what IBM stands for?
International Business Machines.
Okay, that's our first one. Good job. What about IBM?
I think IBM stands for Internet Business Management.
Okay, that was close. That was close. We learned today that naming your company is very important. It helps tell people, businesses, consumers, what you have to offer, what you sell, what your product is, and what your mission as a company is. It can be kind of challenging, but we listed some strategies for you to use today. For example, you can use Google AdWords to come up with keywords that best describe your company or that can best be attributed to whatever your company does. Additionally, you should double check to make sure that no other company has your name. This can cause confusion around your name and your brand and can confuse consumers even if they're two separate industries. You should avoid hard to spell names. Choose something that's very easy to spell and pronounce so that people can easily search for it in their URL or describe it to other people. Additionally, you should maybe avoid using abbreviations as we saw today. MWI, not a lot of people may know what that is. IBM, we saw same thing. Same goes with CBS, ESPN. All of these companies, they may be big and they may have big branding, but if you're a small company just starting out, then it's hard to gain that branding right off of your launch. And finally, you may want to reconsider naming your company after yourself. As we saw today, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Bloomberg, Dell, McDonald's, those are all companies that everyone knows, or most people know. But it's very tough starting out with a company to gain that brand recognition with a name. So it could work out for you. It also depends on the industry, but maybe test some other options first. So those are all of our strategies for you, and that is our advice about how to name your company, how we started out, and yeah, we hope this was helpful. If you need any more branding tips, you should contact MWI, visit our website, or reach us on LinkedIn or Facebook. Great, thanks so much. So by the end of the video, I'm sure you're wondering, what does MWI actually stand for? So you sat through this whole video, I think you deserve to know. So without further ado, MWI stands for